not for sure where I really wanted to run. My first idea was to run for a big college, but then my high school coach graduated from Eastern, and really kind of over the last couple of years developed a real fondness for Eastern, and I wanted to try and do better than he did at Eastern and kind of follow in his footsteps. And Dr. Woodall was the coach at the time, and he was just a great leader in my mind. And so over the last couple of years of high school, it definitely became my idea that Eastern was where I wanted to be. I did aspire to become an athletic trainer. As soon as I finished at Eastern, I set aside my running, went to Syracuse University for my master's degree, worked there full time, and then while I was at West Virginia, realized there was a position at Arizona State. I was able to become the youngest head trainer at Division I level, and the opportunities that Eastern gave me really propelled me into being able to try and do the best job I could there. Those people who know of Pat Tillman or know Pat Tillman directly really understand the impact that even as a young man he provided to people. I met Pat Tillman when he was a freshman football player at Arizona State. Took care of him during his years at Arizona State. He had dislocated his shoulder and had surgery. Helped him rehab through that. We became quite close as he graduated from ASU in 3.5 years and was drafted by the Cardinals. We continued to stay close. I continued to take care of him. Once he began to serve in the Army, we continued to communicate. I talked to him, in fact, the week before he passed away. Once he did pass away, the foundation was started, and we wanted to try and find a way to honor Pat, to remember Pat, and the birth of Pat's Run came about. It gave me the opportunity to honor a very good friend of mine, to allow people a chance to rejoice in his life, and to get people up off their butt and to do things. 4.2 miles for some people is a tremendous distance. It requires a lot of work, and people got up and from the very first year, they've got up and they've trained and they've gone out for that day to remember Pat, to gain better fitness, and to celebrate the life of someone who really meant something. And now to this day, the world's fastest growing running event is Pat's Run. You know, it grew from 5,500 participants first year to 27,000 this past year. And you know, a chance to honor my friend, that's something I'll always be proud of. Eastern had a tremendous effect on me, and everything I do, they turn out tremendous athletes because you work hard, you strive to do the best you can in everything, and then that carries over in everyday life and everything you do the rest of your life.